Going on, everybody? StevenBearKing here with another episode of live chess here on YouTube. As always, I'm playing on the live chess servers here on chess.com, and we're going to jump right into it and try to get 2 games today. As usual, keep it quick and simple, win, lose, or draw. Luckily, I'm going to start off with the white pieces. My opponent rated 1200. He could be brand new to the server, meaning that he could be like a 1900 rated player. I have no idea if he's brand new to the server and this is his first game. We have no idea what strength he is, so let's find out. Let's see if he wants to go ahead and trade. No, he does not. And we'll go ahead and defend that pawn with the knight. We're going to have to defend it with the other pawn anyways, just to keep our center nice and strong. You guys know how I do the setup here. You've seen this before. You've seen me play it many times. If you haven't, thank you guys so much for joining me. I am StevenBearKing. I do these chess episodes every so often, along with Minecraft and let's see. Yeah, we're going to have to defend it. We're going to get double pawns, and we're already not looking too good. But like I was saying, we do Minecraft, survival mode, regular Minecraft with a just a texture pack, a resource pack modification, the John Smith Legacy resource pack, just to make it a little bit nicer looking. Everything else about it is simple, regular Minecraft, just survival mode, just looking a little bit nicer. We also play some Elder Scrolls Online. Got some episodes of that going on. We're also playing Mario Kart 8. We're doing a full walkthrough. We have completed 50cc. We've played some online. We're going to be doing 100cc, 150cc. And so yeah, you can check all those videos out. Minecraft, Mario Kart, Elder Scrolls Online, and of course the video that you're watching right now, chess online on chess.com. Chess is one of my favorite games. That's why I play it. Not the most popular of my video series, but what can you do? So we can bring the queen out, and I think that's pretty safe. Maybe it'll coax them to play this c5 move here, which will weaken this square over here, which I enjoy when my opponents do that. Even though we're missing one knight that would be able to attack that square. If he takes that, then we're losing another knight that attacks that square. But we still got a good pawn that controls that square. We still have a light squared bishop. And we're going to go ahead and castle long and keep fighting for this square. That is the goal, to keep fighting for the d5 square. A nice little square on my opponent's side of the board. Obviously I should have just took the bishop that's been hanging. Maybe he won't notice that, but I did give him the opportunity. As we just saw there, he did defend it. So we'll back up just a little bit. And it's not going to be easy to get my bishop to the square now with his bishop over here. So, but what we can do is maybe drive his knight away by playing g4, g5. And his knight moves, and then we can maybe infiltrate onto this square. But we also got to watch out that we are also in a pin, which is a little bit annoying. And he's going to go ahead and take that pawn, but he can't. Oh, he can do that, yeah, because of the pin. So, but we'll trap his bishop in there. Oh, and I just got myself checkmated. Wow. Let's go ahead and offer him a rematch, because obviously I wasn't paying enough attention there. Of course, 2 bishops. You can't dislike that checkmate. You can't be mad about that, because you just don't see those 2 bishops on that side of the board checkmating that easy. Obviously, I gave my opponent the chance to do that, but he went ahead and accepted the rematch, so we'll get another game going. I'm going to play a Sicilian defense, see what he's got going on against this opening. He's going to play right into the main lines, which I am down with. I always play move 5 a6, the Najor variation. Just like if I was a professional chess player, which I am not by any means. But this is considered, one of the most aggressive lines in the Sicilian defense, and I play it quite often. If you've watched my other videos, you do know that. I just don't usually play the most aggressive lines with e5 and everything. I do kind of go a little bit slower with e6. And that's what we're going to go ahead and do. I don't think this is a normal move in the position. I know you can play bishop e7, you can play bishop g5 is more towards the mainline variations, but this move I don't see very often, not quite used to it, not quite sure that it's any good. But now that I'm ready to castle, the thing is, in the Sicilian defense, you really want to go for active play on this side of the board. Again, my opponent castling on the king side is a little bit not what I'm used to. I'm used to in this line people just playing bishop g5, getting their queen out of the way, castling long, and storming towards my side of the board. You'll see me do it anytime I play against the Sicilian defense. And so what we will do is we will play b5, bring our bishop to this long diagonal, and continue to just develop our pieces, and we'll get cackled, and we'll have ourselves a chess game. Hopefully I can pay back my opponent for that nasty, nasty game that he played against me just not too long ago. And so plays this move here, e5, or yeah, e5 right away. And what should I do? If I take and he takes, it's pretty annoying. But I don't think it could be that bad for me, can it? We'll find out. Don't want to spend too much time. It's only a 5-minute game. Can't figure out everything that's going on in the position. But I think we're still doing alright for the moment. We are going to have to get our king castle to safety now pretty soon, because the whole center of the board is just open. But the thing is it is kind of dangerous with his knight on this square. His queen's easily coming over to this side of the board. There's sacrifices to watch out for on the h7 square. So we definitely don't want things like that to go down. It would be nice if we could get rid of the knight that's on this square. Or we could actually push the knight away from this square and then come in and threaten a checkmate. Let's go ahead and do that. I think that's going to be a good idea. I think I see some tactics going on. So if we kick the knight away, it's plan number 1. And there probably shouldn't be any justification for me to get away with anything that I'm trying to get away with here. But the plan is kick the knight away, come in, and I'm threatening checkmate on this square with the battery from the bishop and the queen, as well as I'm attacking this knight and x-raying this bishop. So we'll see if I've calculated everything correct here, and maybe my revenge will be coming quite quickly. But again, now that I'm thinking about it, when he drops back, he's going to be defending the bishop. So I might not be getting as much out of this as I had kind of planned, but we will see. I guess the last game he did leave that bishop hanging, and if I would have took that bishop, then I could have had that game in the bag too. So I guess it was all my mistakes each and every time. I gifted my opponent that point in the last game. But we're trying to be aggressive. We might get ourselves in trouble by playing this aggressive, trying to go after his king when our king's not even safe yet. But that's how we play. And so I'm going to just try to keep bringing the pressure. And see, I really don't want my queen to get chased away too much. So when he brings the knight over here to this square, I could drop back. And he's still, I mean, he's getting a lot of pieces over onto the king side, which is dangerous. Of course, I just said I could drop back, and then I put my knight on the square that I wanted to drop back to. That was a pretty bad idea. But I will allow him to take that knight. I am okay with that. And let's see, he did in fact go to that square there like I kind of thought that he would. Why shouldn't he? And let's see. So he no longer has a dark squared bishop, so I'm a little bit safe on the dark squares. But I wanted to be on the light squares so that I can checkmate him. But we're going to have to drop back for the moment. We're going to need to defend this queen before we can castle, because there's, like I said, there's always a sacrifice you got to worry about. If I just castle, he takes on h7 and then takes my queen with his queen and wins the game again. So I don't want to make blunders like that. At least we're really similar on time on the clock, so in this complicated position we're both going to have just a little bit of time. So I'm going to defend the piece, defend my queen, bring my rook to the open center here, see what his idea was to, I guess, defend the pawn. Not too sure. And I guess defending his knight at the same time. So we still can't castle because now he would take with check and hang my queen to the rook on that file. So let's go ahead and try to get our queen off of this open diagonal by hopefully trading a pair of knights. And see if we can hold this position. He throws in a little check there. Can I get away with not castling in this position? Probably not. But I don't really want to trade more pieces. Because one of my advantages here is having the two bishops, so I can't think about it too much. I'm just going to get out of the check. Oh, but that was stupid. He checked me and lost my queen anyways. Alright, well, that's going to do it for this episode, you guys. My opponent just made a complete idiot out of me, so thank you guys so much for joining me. I was trying to be aware of the tactics there. I knew they were around, but I was just... Couldn't I? Oh, no, I still couldn't have taken. It was a good sacrifice because I'm just dropping my queen. Not paying enough attention in this game, but thank you guys so much. I'm going to go ahead and resign. Tell my opponent, good games. Oh, and we just messed that all up, but I just wanted to say good games. Thanks for playing. And tip my hat to my opponent for just totally taking me down. 2 out of 3. You'd have to rubber match it or anything. Just beat me down both times. Really, really, really disappointed. Can't tell you guys just how much I hate losing chess games. I really do. I'm keeping my composure, trying to act, like a normal person, but really in my head I'm just kicking and screaming and yelling, why would I do that? But anyways, you guys, thank you so much for joining me. Make sure you come back. Check out all my other videos. I really hope to see you guys soon. Leave me some comments. I'll try to comment back to you guys. Get some conversations going and everything. Really appreciate it, you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and we're out. Peace.